On defense, Orlando. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
Yeah, that last matchup was really a tough game. And I thought the difference was they got some scoring from their bench, and they needed it. But that depth really was the issue.
Now Rondo, after the missed three from the Beast, and that one's good. Bradley's got his first basket.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
Here's the Beast. Another miss by Orlando. As Steve alluded to, Clark, the previous matchup wasn't decided until the final moment.
Yeah, I recall that being a fantastic game, and one of the great things about it were those unlikely heroes from off the bench.
Now, here's Oladipo. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. Oladipo, good. Celtics trail by 12. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Celtics passing it around. Bradley, no one around him. And Jared Sullinger picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined.
Nice shooting.
Tyler Zeller. Bass comes. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Magic lead by...
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and...
It's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. What can you say? The Beast, an impressive effort here today.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
At the 2 and 3, it's Avery Bradley and Jeff Green. Sullinger and Zeller together down low. And it's Rondo in at the point. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half.
Channing Frye missed all of 2012-13 with an enlarged heart. The condition got better, and last season seemed like he didn't miss a beat. He came back and shot the cover off the ball.
Orlando leading by 17. Here's the Beast. He's got 25. Zeller grabs the board.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's the Beast. And that one comes up a bit short.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Orlando's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. There's the 3. That is good. The Beasts got 28.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Outside Rondo. Outside Green. Can't get it to go. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's the Beast. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And that's 31 points for the Beast.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Well, so important to have three-point shooters that can stretch the defense and open things up. These small forwards have been doing just that over the last month. In the third spot, Jeff Green.
Now, these guys are all constant threats on the perimeter. Shooting the three isn't all they do, but it's a lot of what they do.
And as small forwards, they can take it straight to the hole and get their points in close, too. I mean, all of these guys can hurt you inside and out.
Good.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times, an easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Here's the Beast. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like all-star weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually offense during the all-star weekend, no D.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, if you're going to set a screen like that, you've got it.
I like that shooting.
He was set that.
Let's go. You're up.
Here's Payton. So on the floor for Orlando, Oladipo and Harkless at the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Vucevic, the big men inside. And it's Payton in at the 1. Gordon dishes to Oladipo, and that's good. Lead pass to get it done. Oladipo's got the first points up on the board. The Beast, he's checked in for Payton. Now here's Rondo. He dishes it to Zeller. And here's Oladipo. Vucevic, a screen on Rondo. And again, it's Orlando with the 3. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Also, you can see how they've gotten after it defensively. I mean, the steal totals are really something to admire.
Shot clock at 6. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
No good from the Beast. Celtics trail by 20. Green left side. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by the Magic. The Beast's got 4 rebounds in this game. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. The Beast's got 42 in the game. The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
Well, the league is making a push for more transparency with its officiating since last season, and I really think that's the way to go. They're sharing memos with teams and the media, and I think it's a great step, really, because, again, with all of the information and technology available, fans are able to see more and their expectations are higher. And when you can do it at a higher level and to help get things right, I think transparency is a good thing from the official standpoint. Help people understand how difficult their jobs are and the great job that they do as officials.
Off target from three-point range. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
This is when they need to be patient, work the ball, and find a high percentage shot.
And a wide open look for Rondo. And there's the foul. It's on Brandon Bass. That's his first foul. Which here, Sullinger's checked in. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Rondo. And the shot is good. The Beast's got 46 points. And when it comes to officiating, players have said the main thing they're concerned with is consistency.
That's right. You know, that way they can make the adjustment to how the game's being called. And I think you talk about that open dialogue and transparency. I mean, that can only help. Communicating how certain situations are going to be interpreted.
And he gets it to go. The Beast's got 48.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Rondo's shot is good.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
The Magic have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. No good from the Beast.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Smart.
Avery Bradley.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Oladipo, the pass to the Beast. Rebounded by the Celtics. Bradley drives in. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Here's the Beast. And the three ball is good. The Beast's got 51.
All the buckets he's poured in today have put them in a terrific position heading into the stretch.
Oladipo against Bradley. To feed to Sullinger. Celtics passing it around. And a wide open look for Rondo. No good from the wing. The Magic have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's the Beast. Those three-pointers off the mark. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
It makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. It's tough to...
Good work. Good work.
Oh, yeah, man.
Me is basically the cameras that track every...
Boston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. There's the bucket. Good. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's the Beast. Sinks the triple. The Beast's got 54 points.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
Can't connect. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve, and Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, the Beast.
Feels so good. The so-called experts, gurus, and basketball geniuses said we don't have what it takes to contend. Next stop, Titletown. All I can say is, how you like me now?
That's right. They doubted me. They doubted all of us, man. Now the whole world about to see what's up. We about to go get this championship, man. It's time. Let's ball, y'all. Let's do it. Yeah.
Okay, I've been thinking.
That's never a good thing.
Huh, funny guy. That's why I like you so much. Always keeping it light. Doesn't hurt my feelings at all. Anyway, you're really starting to make a name for yourself. So with more eyeballs on you, I think it's time for you to start doing a little more to really stand out.
All right.
You know, get the word-of-mouth machine churning.
So what do you